Michelangelo Buonarroti, one of the most influential artists in history, was born on March 6, 1475, in Caprese, a small village in Tuscany, Italy. His name is synonymous with the Renaissance, a period of extraordinary cultural and artistic rebirth in Europe. Michelangelo's life was a testament to the power of creativity, perseverance, and genius. Today, we delve into the story of this remarkable man, exploring his early years, his rise to fame, his personal struggles, and the enduring legacy he left behind. Early life, the making of a genius. Michelangelo was born into a family of modest means. His father, Ludovico Buonarroti, was a government official, and his mother, Francesca di Neri del Miniato di Siena, passed away when Michelangelo was just 6 years old. Despite his father's hopes that he would pursue a career in business or law, Michelangelo showed an early aptitude for art. At the age of 13, he became an apprentice to Domenico Ghirlandaio, one of Florence's leading painters. Ghirlandaio's workshop provided Michelangelo with a solid foundation in drawing and painting, but it was sculpture that truly captured his imagination. In 1489, Michelangelo's talent caught the attention of Lorenzo de' Medici, the ruler of Florence and a great patron of the arts. Lorenzo invited Michelangelo to live and study in the Medici Gardens, where he was exposed to classical sculpture and the works of ancient masters. This period was formative for Michelangelo, as he honed his skills and developed his unique style. It was also during this time that he created his earliest surviving works, including the Madonna of the Stairs and the Battle of the Centaurs, which showcased his extraordinary talent and attention to detail. Rise to fame. The early masterpieces. Michelangelo's career took off in the late 1490s, when he moved to Rome, the cultural and political center of Italy. In 1498, at the age of 23, he received a commission from Cardinal Jean de Bilhiers to create a sculpture for the cardinal's tomb. The result was the Pietà, a breathtaking marble statue of Mary cradling the body of Christ. The piece, now housed in St. Peter's Basilica, is celebrated for its emotional depth and technical brilliance. Michelangelo's ability to convey the tenderness and sorrow of the scene through the cold, hard medium of marble was nothing short of revolutionary. In 1501, Michelangelo returned to Florence, where he was commissioned to create a statue of the biblical hero David for the city's cathedral. The result was David, a colossal marble statue that stands over 17 feet tall. Completed in 1504, David is a masterpiece of human anatomy and Renaissance ideals. The statue's perfect proportions, intricate details, and sense of movement made it an instant icon, and it remains one of the most famous sculptures in the world. The Sistine Chapel, a monumental achievement. In 1508, Michelangelo was commissioned by Pope Julius II to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome. The project was daunting. The ceiling spanned over 5,000 square feet and required Michelangelo to work in the challenging medium of fresco. Despite having little experience as a painter, Michelangelo accepted the challenge, driven by his desire to prove himself as an artist. For 4 years, Michelangelo worked tirelessly on the Sistine Chapel ceiling, often lying on his back for hours at a time. The result was a series of frescoes depicting scenes from the Book of Genesis, including the creation of Adam, the fall of man, and the Great Flood. The most famous of these is the creation of Adam, where the outstretched hands of God and Adam have become an iconic symbol of human creativity and divine inspiration. Michelangelo's work on the Sistine Chapel ceiling was a monumental achievement, both technically and artistically. His use of color, composition, and perspective transformed the ceiling into a masterpiece of Renaissance art. The project also cemented Michelangelo's reputation as one of the greatest artists of his time. Personal struggles. The man behind the masterpieces. Despite his artistic success, Michelangelo's life was marked by personal struggles. He was known for his tempestuous personality, often clashing with patrons, rivals, and even his own family. His letters and poems reveal a man deeply conflicted, torn between his faith, his art, and his desire for perfection. Michelangelo's relationship with the Medici family, his early patrons, was particularly complex. While he owed much of his early success to their support, he also found himself caught in the political turmoil of Florence. In 1527, The city revolted against Medici rule, and Michelangelo was tasked with designing fortifications to defend the city. When the Medici regained power, Michelangelo was forced to flee, leaving behind unfinished projects and broken relationships. In his later years, Michelangelo turned to poetry as a way to express his inner turmoil. His sonnets, often addressed to his close friend Vittoria Colonna, reveal a man grappling with doubt, mortality, and the pursuit of perfection. One of his most famous poems reads, "My soul can find no staircase to heaven, unless it be through earth's loveliness." These words capture Michelangelo's lifelong quest to find meaning and beauty in the world around him. Architectural genius. The later years. In the final decades of his life, Michelangelo shifted his focus to architecture. In 1546, he was appointed chief architect of St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, a project that would occupy him until his death. Michelangelo's design for the basilica's dome was revolutionary, combining classical and Renaissance elements to create a structure that was both grand and harmonious. Though he did not live to see its completion, his vision for the basilica remains one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. Michelangelo's architectural genius extended beyond St. Peter's. He also designed the Laurentian Library in Florence, a masterpiece of Mannerist architecture, and the Piazza del Campidoglio in Rome, a public square that redefined urban design. These projects showcased Michelangelo's ability to blend form and function, creating spaces that were both beautiful and practical. Legacy. The timeless genius of Michelangelo. Michelangelo died on February 18, 1564, at the age of 88. He was buried in Florence, the city he loved, in a tomb designed by his peers. His legacy, however, lives on. Michelangelo's works continue to inspire awe and admiration, not just for their technical brilliance, but for their emotional depth and humanity. One of the most remarkable aspects of Michelangelo's legacy is his ability to transcend time and culture. His works speak to universal themes: love, loss, faith, and redemption that resonate with people of all backgrounds. Whether it's the tender embrace of the Pietà, the heroic strength of David, or the divine spark in the creation of Adam, Michelangelo's art has the power to move and inspire. Michelangelo's influence extends far beyond his lifetime. His innovative techniques and profound insights into the human condition have inspired countless artists, from the old masters to contemporary painters. His works continue to be studied, admired, and celebrated in museums and galleries around the world. Michelangelo Buonarroti was more than just an artist. He was a visionary who redefined the boundaries of art and creativity. His life was marked by extraordinary achievements and profound struggles, but through it all, he remained dedicated to his craft. Today, Michelangelo's works stand as a testament to his genius, his humanity, and his enduring legacy. As we reflect on Michelangelo's life and work, we are reminded of the power of art to illuminate the human experience. His sculptures, paintings, and architectural designs continue to captivate and inspire, offering us a glimpse into the mind and heart of one of history's greatest artists. Michelangelo's legacy is not just a collection of masterpieces. It is a celebration of creativity, resilience, and the timeless beauty of the human spirit.